We look at our mission as bringing simplicity and transparency to consumer finance. Everyone here really cares about that mission. Everybody here thinks through the problems in ways that historically maybe it's just never been done that way, but it's not like it couldn't be done that way. The technology is there. Why not think about it as something that could be a little bit different?
Blend is a software company that essentially partners with lending institutions to help provide a digitized way for consumers to apply for lending products.
Mortgage applications are incredibly complicated. There's a lot of back and forth, and as a result of that, it takes about 60 days to close a loan. Our goal is to drive that down, hopefully one day to zero.
Financial services as an industry has been so untouched for so long. It's like we landed on this new continent and we're 200 yards off the beach, and there could be 10,000 miles behind it. We have no idea. And we want to find the explorers, we want to find the Lewis and Clarks who can go out and help us explore these uncharted parts of the financial services ecosystem, because it's much bigger and much broader than we even imagined coming into it, and there's still 99.9% of that opportunity left. There were a couple other things that ultimately led to the formation of Blend. One was the fact that the industry was very analog and we had to find a way to fix that. But then also we realized as we dug deeper into the causes of the crisis, many of the industry technology companies in banking in general were 30, 40, 50-year-old technologies that were still being used because there just wasn't that digital revolution in the banking industry yet.
The problem that Blend is solving is incredibly interesting. It's not advertising. It's not how do we track people around the internet and serve them ads as quickly as humanly possible. The problem that they're solving is kind of a core infrastructure problem with the consumer finance industry.
For me, the best part of a new technology is when we can find a group of people that's underserved and whose needs are not being met by the existing structure and meet those needs and include those people in the service.
We're in this unique kind of epicenter between the consumers, the lenders, the data providers, that I think that we have an opening to really impact the way that consumers interact across kind of this ecosystem. And so it's so fascinating to come to work and know that you're tackling these really challenging problems, but know that the product that you're building actually touches tens of thousands or 100,000 consumers.
We feel that there's significant opportunity to expand access to credit. The proliferation of technology and the ability for consumers to be engaged, no matter where they are, no matter what their economic situation is, on a mobile device, is a unique time in history to be able to make these things truly accessible. And so we said, what's going to get us to touch the greatest number of consumers and make the greatest number of consumer lives better? And the fastest way to do that was to partner with financial institutions. We're willing to check our ego and say, you're better at financial services than we are, but we can really focus on technology and create something great. And that's what led us down the path today, where we're doing billions and billions of dollars a week in loan volume that historically would have been impossible to get in the time frame that we got.
The messages from the survey that we do, when borrowers share kind of the notable pieces of how this has really impacted them. I didn't have to take a day off to go drive across town and go to this, loan officer's office and fill out a lot of paperwork. I did this in an Uber on my way to the airport. That's when it's like, yeah, we've built something that's pretty cool.
Without the simplicity around this process, there's increased cost to the entire ecosystem, which ultimately means increased cost to the consumer. And hopefully, without that cost, more and more consumers will be able to afford homes. And that's exactly the type of situation that we want to be able to create, is the ability for somebody somewhere who needs a home to create long-term wealth for themselves.